This is Capital One. I wanted to take a look at this because I received a postcard from them that says if you are or were a Capital One 360 savings account holder at any time from September 18th, 2019 through June 16th, 2025, you are eligible for benefits from a $425 million class action settlement. Just Google the details if you want more information. So I want to break down this chart for you. Now we ended the week at $221.22, up 4.34%. This is where we ended here. To the north side takes us to roughly 224.80 at 2 standard deviations. 3 would take us to 227.83, and if we're lucky enough to get to this level, that would be 230.80. Don't hold your breath. The middle of the trend is now here. Oops, I hit the wrong thing. That is 218.92. This is support. We could bounce off of that or chop sideways. Now, there's a gap that closes out at 212.40. That is a nice pullback area. And even below that will be 209.70, 206.55. So looking left, you can see we hit on the way down. This turns into support, support, and there was a bounce. Support again, and then a rip to the upside. That's resistance. And the 200-day moving average is 192.13. So that's a nice pullback area as well, if we get there. And it's been a little while since I've looked at this. So for the week, whoops, where are we? Keep going too fast. For the week, we are up 0.06%, but for the month, the 3-month, we're up 20%. Year to date, up 58%. The 1-year price target is 255.52, up 15.51% from where we are. And then after that, takes us to 290, and then to the downside, 215 for a good pullback area. Let me show you the daily. It's been a while since I've looked at this, as I mentioned. So there was a gap to the upside here at 143, but I marked that out on a different time frame, so I got to go back on the 5 and clean it up. But as you can see, it's right here. So somewhere on Thursday the 18th, I'll just clean it up right now, up to 143, so that's done. So we've had gaps here. This is a gap to the downside that I anticipated, and that closed on the 6th, taking us down to 134.11. And we have a gap here that will take us down to 145. That's a good pullback area. Oops. I'll just mark. Oh, wait, it closed right there on the 7th. Opened up on the 4th, I've been tracking it till, and we took it down to 145.14. Yeah, like I said, it's been a hot minute since I have looked at this. And then we have this gap. Oops. That took us to 180.53, no longer in play, no longer a threat to our account. And 184.83 to the downside. I don't use this to trade off of it, but I know many people like to and use it. But I have my own system and I'm perfectly happy with it. So that's to the downside there. All right, so your targets, we're at 221.22. I've got a bug in my room. I've got too many plants around. Well, no, you could never have too many plants. It just creates problems. So 2 SD will take us to 242, and that's all I'm going to give you, 60. Back to the middle of the trend. Move this out of the way. 216.06. And then to the downside, 189.91. The banks have been running a little bit just because of the news that Jerome Powell may lower interest rates. It's too late for the housing market for the summer, though. It's done. That was a joke. All right. Oh, on July 3rd, when I looked at this, we were at 138.42. So congrats if you've been in it since then. That is a look at Capital One. I cannot believe they're wasting our money on a $425 million class action. That means, like, oh, just don't even get me started. The president or whoever is the CEO, which I haven't looked it up, it would be over here somewhere, should be fired. They all should be gone. It's because of something to do with their 360 savings account and not disclosing correct information. It's like you got to disclose, disclose, disclose. You sound like my HOA. And by the way, this is my public service announcement. Please do not vote for Donna Turberg or Dean White in this upcoming election cycle. That's one of the homes I own. And please, if you live in Desert Creek, vote them out. Vote for anyone but those two. All right, if there is a ticker that you would like me to go over, please let me know, and have a great trading week.